On the night of 16th March 2010, tragedy struck when a devastating fire engulfed the Kasubi Tombs. The fire blaze destroyed much of the historical structure, shocking Uganda and the world, although the exact cause of the fire has never been known.
Tunasikitika kwa sababu hii sehemu ya makumbusho imeshikwa na moto.
The legendary Kasubi Tombs, one of Uganda's most treasured culture and historical landmarks, located on the Kasubi Hills in Kampala, which act as the royal tombs of the four kings of Buganda Kingdom that serve as the final resting place and recognized by the UNESCO World Heritage.
This is the official burial ground for kings of Buganda Kingdom.
Sure.
The kingdom is Buganda.
Yeah.
The person is Buganda. The language is Buganda, whereas the country is Uganda.
Yeah.
So Buganda Kingdom is one of the 5 kingdoms that make up Uganda as a country.
Sure.
We have Busoga in the east, we cross River Nile.
Yeah.
We have Bunyoro in the west along the shores of Lake Albert. And Kore and Toro, the southwestern part of the country, just as you're heading to Winnie National Park. So Uganda is blessed with 3 UNESCO Heritage Sites. This is one of them. And
wow.
It's the only one that is located in the city center. The place was established in 1882 by a king called Mutesa I. So King Mutesa I was king number 30, Buganda Kingdom. We can say that Uganda as a kingdom has existed for the past 800 years. And in that period we have had 36 kings.
Wow.
The current king being number 36. Wow. The title we give to the kings of Uganda is Kabaka.
Kabaka.
And the name of the current Kabaka is Kabaka Ronald Mwanda Mutebila II, who is currently 71 years young, ruling the throne for the past 33 years now.
I mean, why is he called young? Why shouldn't we say old?
Our king never gets old. So
wow. Wow.
We either say 71 years of glory,
yeah. Why is he called young? Why shouldn't we say old?
Our king never gets old. So
wow. Wow.
We either say 71 years of glory,
yeah. Wow. So the king never grows.
Never grows. Even if you ask me how old is the king, I'll tell you 71 years young.
Yeah.
So the right question would be, how young is the king?
Wow. 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 This is nice. I like it. I like it.
So for King Mutesa to come to this place, just relocated from his other 2 palaces.
Okay.
His first palace was located at Banda.
Banda, yes,
but
Banda.
Unfortunately, there was an invasion of a disease or an outbreak of a disease known as smallpox, which was a contagious disease without cure. We can't say that the only cure by then was running away from Banda in search for a safe place.
Okay.
So from Banda he found a safe place at Rubaga here, where the current Catholic cathedral is located. Yes. So we all know that here in the country we don't have any figure who's loved more than the king of Uganda.
True, I've seen that.
So it's alleged that even by then, when the subjects got to know that their king had migrated from Banda to Rubaga, most of them followed him. Remember, most of them were already infected, so they were carriers of smallpox.
True.
So when he received the news, he had to run away from Rubaga in search for another safe place, which he found in this place.
Wow. Wow.
So he arrived in this place in 1882, and this was the first structure where he first settled.
Yes.
His 84 official wives.
Wow.
And over 100 children.
What?
So here in Uganda, every woman belongs to the king.
Wait a minute.
Whether practically married to him or not.
Why?
It's a mandate.
It's a mandate.
Addressing him, you call him my husband, our husband.
Okay.
I guess
Baffe, yeah, true. Our husband, yeah. True.
Similarly, the king marries from all the clans.
The clans. He's not exempted from marrying. He has to marry whoever he feels like he wants to marry. Wow, that's good.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Aye. That's good.
It's a royal drum house
Okay.
called Ndoga Obukaba, just as you hear the name.
Ndoga Obukaba.
Ndoga Obukaba.
Okay.
It's why it's called Ndoga Obukaba.
Yeah.
The gentleman in charge of that house comes from the Pangolin clan.
Pangolin clan.
He doesn't marry. He's supposed to remain a celibate.
Wow.
And that was a house where rituals, like the cleansing rituals,
Okay.
used to take place.
To be performed.
Remember, anciently, servants in the king's palace used to serve in a monthly shift or in shifts,
Okay.
whereby they would have some good time to go back home and meet their partners.
Wow.
So in that event, they might have got some good time with their partners. In the event of coming back, they were not supposed to proceed to the palace.
Okay.
They would first spend a week in that house, bathing herbs and the likes to cleanse themselves.
Wow.
That's why it's called Ndoga. And when the king left them in charge of this place,
Okay.
he left them with a lot of authority,
Wow.
to the extent that they would decide who to meet the king
Okay.
and who not to meet.
To meet. Okay.
So
That's a
for
big
those-
assignment.
Yeah,
for
for
a
those
person like
whom he chased, they went on complaining. This man has a lot of authority. Now he's a whole king.
that. All kings.
Musajja
Okay.
alina obuyinza bungi kati kabaka mulamba.
Mulamba. Okay.
So that's why he gets the mulamba title.
Mulamba title. Wow.
Whereas this is the office for the deputy.
Deputy.
He comes from the Buffalo clan.
Buffalo clan.
The title given to him is Insigo, the seat.
The seat. Okay.
So the unique thing about Insigo is that he is currently 101
101
years old.
Wow.
He started serving at the age of 16. He has been here for the past 85 years. The gentleman knows that.
Wow.
wajja kusangibwa buli kika ky'emmere eyanfuna eyeepulayira nekisobozesa buli omu okulya ekyo kyayagala omwoleso
The gentleman is 101 years old.
yakabaka
Wow.
obubakaka bwa buganda mu nteekateeka eyasitula omutindo
85 years.
ku ssimu 0708
Wow. Guys, so you've heard that? That guy is 101 years.
He is a successor to the original guard, but I got a chance to interact with him. He told
Okay.
me that his grandfather, whom he succeeded, or whom he took over after,
Yeah.
died at 150 years.
150 years. Wow, and he's 101 years old.
And he told me is the gentleman, the same gentleman who was with King Mutesa I during the event of writing the letter that
The letter.
invited the anti-Christian missionaries.
Wow.
And one was a place with the largest grass-thatched hand-woven hut
Wow.
in the whole world.
Wow.
That's the hut. And that's the very hut that caught fire on 16th March 2010.
What?
The whole house was totally burnt down. That's why rebuilt. And you can say that it's one of the UNESCO heritage sites that have ever lost their originality or authenticity.
Okay.
And it regains it. Wow. So we have those huts at the courtyard that you see.
Okay.
Those are huts to some of the special wives to the king.
Okay.
King Mutesa I had 84 official wives, but among the 84 he had those who were special. We can say that for one to qualify to be called a special wife had to be in possession of an extraordinary talent.
Yeah.
Something she could do better than the other wives. Either she might have been good at foretelling the future, interpreting dreams, singing, dancing, or another talent. And there she would qualify to have a special house.
Wow.
So these houses are still occupied by the relatives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the factors that qualify this place to be called a place of a living heritage. Anciently, it used to serve as a court of law,
Yeah.
whereby if anyone committed a crime
Yeah.
in the village and the village leaders failed to resolve the matter, they would refer the two parties to the king's palace. So we can say that by then the king was like the chief judge or the chief magistrate. So it's called a choto gombolola, just like you hear the gombolola.
Choto Gombolola. It's
All
like
that-
a meeting point.
So we
Okay.
all know that a gombolola, that's where minor disputes should be settled out front.
Okay.
So we can say that term was derived from this place. So similar at the entrance of every palace in Uganda Kingdom, there must be a fireplace. that fireplace is kept burning for the entire life of the king. I don't know whether you've been at Mengo Palace before.
Yes.
I guess
Actually,
you've
I'm
seen
from
it.
there right now.
I guess
Yeah.
you've seen it.
Yeah, I
That
saw it.
fireplace.
Yeah.
So that fireplace is kept burning for the entire life of the king. It signifies the life. It's only put off when the king disappears or dies. It's likely when you get another king. The reason as to why I'm using the term disappear is because we do believe that our kings do not die.
Yeah.
The people from the black and white Colobus Monkey clan,
Okay.
they are in charge of doing the thatching,
Touching.
just like you're seeing the thatching of the king's house.
Okay.
No other clan can do that. Even if you are good at that,
Yeah.
when you're not from that clan,
You can do it. So coming to a question, the fire, because I've heard stories that this place caught fire some time back. I think 5 years, 4 years.
It's now 15 years.
15 years.
It was in 2010 on
10.
16th
Oh,
March.
okay. The fire. So I've seen the fireplace.
Mm.
Can that fire spark and do the same thing as it did
No.
like in the old days?
Because even in the old days, this was the only place that caught fire. This was the only fire
Okay.
that caught fire.
Wow.
Because
It's a
after
shame.
making it, they cover it with ash.
It was a shame. Then we'll enter inside here. Yes. So
King Mutesa I was taken to be the father of modernity, simply because he is the king who wrote a letter that invited the early Christian missionaries to come and teach his people how to read and write. That was after him receiving the first European explorers, Henry Stanley, John Speke, and James Grant, who came looking for the source of the Nile. But they had no way they would penetrate into the interior of Uganda without having consent from the king. So when they went to his palace, they shaded a picture before him of how Europe, specifically England, looked like by then, which picture he admired, and he was influenced to write a letter. So that letter was written in 1875. I guess you've seen it in the palace. Yeah. It was addressed to the Queen of England, Victoria. So when the Queen received the letter, he sent the first group of missionaries in 1877. Those were the Anglican missionaries from England. Whereas the second group arrived in 1879, 2 years later, and those were the White Fathers from France. You can say that the letter took 2 years to spread to the other parts of the world. That's why the Catholic missionaries came at a later stage. So he is also the king who declared the Islam, or who commissioned the Islam as a statutory religion. Yes, as a statutory religion by then. That was in 1874. And he also constructed the oldest mosque in Uganda, just after the fence. Maybe I'll show it to you as we're moving around. He died in 1884 and he was buried in the house. And his son, Daniel Mwanga II, the one putting on a white turban on the head, became the next king. So kingship in Buganda Kingdom is father, son, but it's never the first son. And the first son is taken to be the caretaker of the entire family, as well as the chief advisor to the incoming king. So from the second prince to the last prince, they all have equal opportunities of becoming kings, and you never know the next king up to when the ruling king disappears. That's when you get to know the next king. So I guess we've ever heard about the Uganda matters. He is the king who ordered for the killing of the Uganda matters, simply because they had turned to be disobedient after them converting to Christianity. Whereby, to me, it's a credit to him, because that incident alone made Uganda to be known to the other parts of the world, if not the whole world. Whereby, up to date, it's commemorated on 3rd June. That's why, to me, it's a credit to him. So most of those people who were killed were servants in his palace, who turned to be disobedient after the coming of Christianity. So he is also the king who ordered for the digging of the largest man-made lake, purely handmade or hand-dug.
I've seen it just down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was him who ordered. So he was the first African king to sign an agreement with the British. The agreement that declared Buganda and Uganda in general as a British protectorate. And we can say that there was no way the British would declare a colony over Uganda simply because when they arrived in Uganda, they found Uganda with the same administrative structure just as theirs. They had a queen, we had a king. They had a prime minister, we had a prime minister. So they came in this guise of protecting. But after him agreeing and signing the agreement, we discovered that they're doing the opposite of what they had agreed. For someone who has promised protection to you, and you see him starting to influence as well as making decisions in your house, there is no way you can remain in good terms with him. That's where we see him starting to fight them. Musical instruments, you can't say that it's not taken to be a ceremony here.
Okay.
Because it's the core. And these three are made out of skins of a cow.
Oh.
This one and this one.
Okay.
Whereby each one of them gives you a different sound. Yeah, most especially if you find someone who's good at them.
Okay.
So this one is like the bass.
Yeah.
This one is taken to be the portable drum.
Whatever.
Why the portable drum? It was the easiest drum to carry whenever there was information to pass.
True. I saw that with Semeika Kungulu because at least I've seen that. He used to carry one. Yeah, sure.
So remember, ancient we never had the modern
Phones.
means of communication, the phones, the public address system. So in case the village had a meeting,
Yeah.
someone would volunteer, adjust the drum with the strings where it in your neck,
Yeah, true.
and goes on drumming, giving off the information that you intend.
Okay.
So among the famous sounds we have the gwanga muje
Okay.
and the likes.
True, true. I've heard of that Ganga Moje. It was
So,
for.
the moment you people hear that sound, they knew that something was taking place. Was
Okay. Wow.
happening. So this one is taken to be the male drum. Why? It's played by men and it's like they hold it like this.
Okay.
Gives off the highest sound.
Wow.
It's made from either a skin of a python or a lizard,
Wow.
and it gives off the highest sound.
Wow. Wow.
So we are going to move out, but to the men, we move out backwards.
Backward.
It's only the ladies that have freedom in the house.
Wow.
We don't have anything good to show to the kings.
I'm so sorry.
For making me part of the experience at the tombs.
Wow.
I wish you a safe journey to your destinations.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. As we come to the end of our journey through the Royal Kasubi Tombs, we are reminded that this is more than just a historical site. It's a living symbol of Buganda's culture, heritage and resilience. Despite the fires that once threatened its legacy, though it still stands. So guys, if you haven't visited this site, you should, because wow, the stories behind all this, it's just amazing. So take your time, and remember, this is a UNESCO World Heritage. It's recognized by UNESCO. So if you haven't been here at any point, please, you should visit this place and you should come by. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on my videos so that we could get more of such beautiful videos like this. So I appreciate. See you on the next one. Peace.